Welcome back to Project 613. Today we are going to learn all about Yom Kippur and the various biblical mitzvot that are associated with it. We are very familiar with Yom Kippur. Everyone knows how 10 days after Rosh Hashanah every year we fast all day and we gather in the synagogues to pray to secure a good new year for us and our families. But what does the Torah actually tell us about Yom Kippur? So here are 4 mitzvot. Number 1, we have a positive commandment where the Torah tells us, Shabbat Shabbaton Hilachem, that Yom Kippur should be a Sabbath of Sabbaths. Not only a Shabbat, but a Shabbat of Shabbats, Shabbat Shabbaton, as the Torah refers to it. And from here we learn that just like we are obligated to rest on Shabbat, so too we are obligated to rest on Yom Kippur. What does that rest entail? Well, just like as on a regular Shabbat, it is a reference to the 39 categories of forbidden type of work, so too on Yom Kippur, we need to rest from those 39 types of activities. And that, by doing so, we fulfill a positive mitzvah. The next mitzvah that we have is a corresponding negative mitzvah, a prohibition, where the Torah tells us, V'chol melacha lo ta'asu, and you shall not perform any work, specifically in reference to Yom Kippur. So that would be the corresponding negative prohibition of this same mitzvah. And in effect, what that means is that someone who does violate Yom Kippur, so not only is he in violation of a negative prohibition, he also is losing out on fulfilling a positive mitzvah, because each of the elements of Yom Kippur is both a positive obligation as well as a negative prohibition if we were to violate it. The next mitzvah that we have, the Torah tells us when it comes to Yom Kippur, Ta'anu et nafshosechem, you shall afflict your souls. What does it mean to afflict your souls? So simply speaking, this is the mitzvah in the Torah where we know that we need to fast on Yom Kippur. It's a positive mitzvah that we need to afflict ourselves on Yom Kippur. And this is done through abstaining from food and drink. Our sages taught that this mitzvah of afflicting ourselves on Yom Kippur doesn't only refer to afflicting ourselves by not eating food or drink, but that there are actually 5 categories of forbidden activity on Yom Kippur which would be included in the affliction that we are obligated to afflict ourselves. And this is number 1, not eating and drinking; number 2, not bathing; number 3, not applying any oils or ointments or creams; number 4, not wearing leather shoes; and number 5, not engaging in marital relations. These are all ways of afflicting ourselves, and by abstaining from them, we fulfill a positive mitzvah. The 4th mitzvah that we learn today is the corresponding negative prohibition of this one, where the Torah tells us, Ki kol hanefesh asher lo tu'uneh v'nichreta, that we have a violation where we are forbidden from not keeping these 5 afflictions. So just as it was when it came to engaging in work or resting on Yom Kippur, that there is both a positive mitzvah as well as a corresponding negative prohibition, so too is when it comes to the 5 afflictions of Yom Kippur. When one keeps Yom Kippur correctly, they are both fulfilling a positive mitzvah as well as keeping away from a negative prohibition. And the same thing is, were they to violate Yom Kippur, let's say by eating or by any of the other ones, they are missing out both on a positive mitzvah as well as in violation of a negative prohibition. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.